Jack, come here. Now let me tell you a few things about my life in the game and what made me change too. Now I don't know if it was a vision or a dream, but I'm gonna tell you the things that I seen to make a killer. Say, man, I want to be saved too. Now life for me was lived in the fast lane. I was a tough cat, kept a gap, wasn't scared to bust caps, and every day I sold cocaine. Now don't look at me strange as I tell you these things, because I know you know people who are just like I used to be. Could be your cousin, your husband, your brother or son. Be not deceived. It could be anyone. Now my day didn't start till it got dark, and that's when I put on my clothes. Grabbed my Glock from the dresser top and popped in a full load. Routine the same every day in the game. No need to explain this to you, because it ain't no change and ain't nobody to blame, because fools just do what they do. Now some days I used to jump in my ride and I would drive around town looking for a lick. For y'all who don't know what that is, that's a buster, sucker, marker, somebody that can stick. So if you see me coming, start running, and you better be quick. Don't even think about trying to walk, because if you did, you can bet you'd probably be next to get outlined in white chalk. That's a promise. That's on my mama with that 40 Glock swing. It's gonna be thunder, lightning, then blood rain. Insane, I became in the game of losers and no winners. A monster inside, transformed and disfigured. I was a beast at the least. I was a good for nothing, low down, dirty, sinner. But one night, while I was sitting in my room smoking a lace, I snorted a few lines up off the plate. Now when I finished, I got up from where I was sitting and went to the mirror to check my face and make sure my nose was clean. But what I seen was a face that I did not know. Because of how I lived, that mirror revealed a face I never seen before. And I got scared. My heart started beating real fast and blood rushed to my head. I started to tremble and my whole body got weak, from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. I started to jerk and shake, and I thought to myself, could this be my fate? And in the back of my mind, I could hear my mama's words say, boy, when you want to change, it's going to be too late. Now as I looked in that mirror, my eyes turned blood red, and like that, everything went black. And I do believe I was dead. Now when I opened my eyes, I tried to scream from the shock and the horror of the things that I seen, but y'all know how it is when you're stuck in a bad dream. You open your mouth to yell and shout time after time, but don't nothing come out. That's how it was. So then I tried to break wind and run, but it was like I was stuck knee deep in bubble gum. Man, I couldn't even run. And I felt so strange, and I felt things I never felt before. Man, I was burning alive. And I couldn't take it anymore. But you know what? There was more. I was being poked, pushed, clawed, and scratched, and beat with something across my back. And every time it swung, it was like a bomb. I could hear my bones crack. Not to mention them awful smells. One was like burning rotten flesh, and another smell that I couldn't tell, but it was worse than all the rest. Kind of like a man with gorilla hands was beating up on my chest. I mean, it was so bad it made me gag, I couldn't even catch my breath. And on top of that, it was so black, I couldn't even see, except for the fire that was burning on me. But you know what? I could hear. Oh yes, I could hear the sounds of thousands far and near begging just to die. Then I realized where I was, and I knew the reason why. If a man lives a life of sin and he dies, in hell will he lift up his eyes. So I dropped my head and said, Lord, please, please hear my humble cry. And I prayed 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 and I prayed. Then slowly I raised my head and opened my eyes. To my surprise, I saw a face that I recognized. It was Jesus Christ, the Son of God, standing there with a get out free card. He said, can you see this agony that's all around? Well, if you come unto me, I'll set you free from that which has you bound. Now I didn't hesitate, I could not wait. I fell down on my knees, started hollering, God, please, please save me. At the top of my voice I yelled, I can't spend eternity in this place called hell. Now before you know, I was back at home on my floor thanking God for saving me. Now I know without a doubt where I'm going to spend eternity. But if you do not, will not, won't repent, a second chance you may not get. So on Judgment Day you get sent away to that burning fiery pit. It ain't nothing you can say, because in hell you're going to stay. And that is the end of it. I am my brother's keeper. God bless you.
Come on now.
Woo!
That's awesome.